Honor to
Yahweh,
Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Rakakodash. Give honor to the apostles and elders of great millstone. That you are, I can, across the globe, put in what truth and sincerity. We want to say Shalom. Alright, we're here with a lesson, man. And the brothers, we were talking about this a couple of weeks ago. But it's something that plays a real big effect on our lives every day. Are these spiritual tears, man? Alright, these guys who you call your brothers and sisters, right? Alright, which are these 2/3. Okay? There's something that we have to counteract and separate the stigmatism and the stereotype from every day. Alright? Because of all even Israel. Alright? And the Lord made a quick a distinct separation, okay, between who's his and who isn't. And these so-called celebrities that you look up to right now, T.I. and Snoop's are in the news. And these are spiritual terrors. Why can they do the works of the devil, their father the devil, man? So bring in that scripture, anything, but if you got that one.
Which one do you want?
That take covering.
Oh, not in my spirit.
All right, you got something?
I was about to word search somebody. I need you to do it on your phone.
What do we do?
Who swore that you should not enter into my rest?
Sword?
Which is that they should not enter into my rest.
Isaiah 30 and 1.
You said it's Isaiah 31?
No.
What you talking about?
Isaiah 30, pretty much. This is Isaiah chapter 30 and 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith Yahweh, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin.
All right, man. All right, because these people are taking a covering, all right, without the spirit of the Lord, man. All right, these guys, are people. They talk a good game. All right, they come down to the camp. They agree. They believe that we're being oppressed.
Well,
go ahead.
I'm gonna get the scripture. Right after I want you to finish talking, because I'm gonna get the scripture. Then it's gonna be the whole breakdown of it.
Because our people say that they'll agree, all right, that they're being oppressed, that the system is wrong, that systematic oppression and slavery has dealt us a short hand. They all agree with that. Most of our people agree that there is a higher power, so they have that going for them too. All right, but yet they do the things that are contrary to the Lord, man, which makes them spiritual terrors, man.
Make them an enemy of the Lord.
That's right.
That's why the scripture says friendship with this world is enmity with the Most High.
That's right.
Yeah, this is
Go ahead.
Go ahead. You got more?
Go ahead.
You sure?
Go ahead.
All right, this is Psalms chapter 95, verse I'm gonna start at verse 7. It says, "For he is our power, and we are the people of his pasture, and the sheep of his hand. Today, if you will, hear his voice." Right? Because the Lord, hey man, it says that this gospel was preached unto us as well as unto them, man. So that lets you know that the Lord, like with everything, there's a balance of those who are his people and those who are not. Even if it be amongst his people, man. Amongst Israel are not all Israel, man.
I was just about to say that.
Mm-hmm. It says, "Harden not your heart." There you go. Harden not your heart, as in the provocation, because the decision was made when? And as in the day of the temptation in the wilderness. That was when the official decision and judgment was made on who really was the Lord's people and who were just these skin folk niggas, man. Mm-hmm. The people that look like us came from the same seed line, but their spirit is almost as if it were Esau or worse, man. These people that's ultimately against you and everything that's good, man. These are the crabs in the bucket that they talk about in the world, man. Well, guess what? Pretty much that's all you Israelites, man, because you're holding us back from greatness. All right, it says, "When your fathers tempted me, proved me, and saw my work, 40 years long was I grieved with this generation, and said, it is a people that do err in their heart, and they have not known my ways. It says, unto whom I swear in my wrath that they should not enter into my rest." So that's what the Lord has promised for the 2/3, man. That you're not getting delivered. You're not getting delivered on this side, man. If you continue in this way to be a 2/3, you're going to die that way, man. You love this earth so much, you're going to die with it, man. Death by pain.
Right, and the Lord also calls you briars, thorns, no undesirables. You know, if you go into a garden, you want to pick no damn. You know what I'm saying? Thorns, you know.
Thorns and thistles.
Calls you scorpions. You know, calls you a degenerate seed. This, you know, they talk about cussing, man. This Bible cuss people out, man. You know, the Lord call you a lot of shit in the Bible, man.
Cause He tells you how you is. That's what you like. That's why people, you know, name calling. We don't have to get into all that. The Scripture does it enough, man. Cause shit, it goes.
That's where the Spirit going.
Go ahead.
Since the Spirit is on no more ad hominem attacks, man. All the ad hominems is in the Bible, man. The Lord called you all type of shit, man.
I got one right here.
Go ahead.
Jeremiah 2:21. Yet I have planted thee a noble vine, whole, a holy, a right seed. How then art thou turned into the degenerate plant of a strange vine unto me? Hey, that's the whole name call, man.
The Lord.
I'm becoming you a
He
right and
called you
holy
a degenerate.
Degenerate, bro.
Hey, look at
That's
gotta
worse.
look it up, bro.
That's the equivalent that y'all niggas like to mate with the word nigga on this side. Well, I mean, you are niggas, because that's the translation, but being a degenerate makes you fucking dirty low, man. A piece of shit. The Lord called... Go ahead, y'all.
This is Luke 10:19. Behold, I give unto you power to tread on serpents and scorpions, and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall by any means hurt you. He called you serpents. He called you scorpions. Everything detestable. Remember that song, You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch. You know that shit? They said he's so goddamn dusty that his mama is musty.
I mean, shit.
You know?
What did John the Baptist call the scribes and the Pharisees? He called their ass vipers, man.
Yeah.
You're a fucking serpent. You're a snake. You're a low, creepy crawly, man.
Yeah.
You're a night crawler to the Most High, man, with your evils, man. You coming as a weak bug enemy, man.
Oh, what's that scripture that says they don't want to come into the light lest their sinful deeds be reproved? You know? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, Baba Kashai. Cause look, that's all the shit you see when you turn the light on, right? In a like a dirty crib, you see shit crawling. You know, or you lift up a rock, you just see all type of centipedes and little bugs and shit crawling around,
Eating.
nocturnal creatures. You know.
John 3:20. For every one that doeth evil hateth the light, neither come unto the light lest his deeds should be reproved. You know.
Yeah, man. Lest you get exposed, man. That's what happens when you turn the light on roaches, right?
Yep.
Like, oh shit, here he comes.
Hey, you know what? Even in that's kind of a pride. Well, it is a pride because you know what? That's why it calls the word church ecclesia, meaning to call out, because you being put on the spot, man. You know, you gotta have shame for the shit that you did, man. You know, it's because people don't like the spotlight shining on them, but they love to shine the spotlight, man. Oh, get that light out of my face. No, man, it points at everybody, and that light is Yahweh Shai.
Hey, that's why scriptures talk about a shame-faced woman, man. Man, you know what that said, Baba Kushai? The shame-faced woman.
It's a rock.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Be counted as a dog. The other one.
Shameless.
Yeah. Because that's what it is, man. We're talking about a woman that's shame-faced and a woman that's not. It's as simple as that. You know? The elected, they represent the woman that's shamefaced. You know, scriptures also talk about how a wicked woman will hate a righteous woman at the end of the day, man.
Oh, I can get that for you. That's in Sirach.
Yeah.
I mean, that's Sirach with second interest.
You know.
What you talking about?
Yeah, grab that, bro.
Yeah.
Because good is set against evil, man. Matter of fact, I'm going to get that.
I got a shameless woman.
Yeah, you can bring that out while I'm looking for this.
Sirach 26 and 27, or 26 and 26, Sirach 26 and 25. A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog. She that is shamefaced will hear the Lord.
Okay.
You know, and You know, and that's what that's what I'm giving you a humble look and a proud look, man. All right, because right now, our people are shamefaced, man. Okay, women, show the lack of shows humility, man. Being shamefaced and being embarrassed, all right, for the situation that you're in, man.
That's right.
And staying in your lane and playing your part. All right, and the Lord is dealing with humble and contrite spirit, man. All right, the Lord not dealing with no proud ass, a proud look. Is it these things I hate? A proud look.
A poor man that is proud, man.
You know.
Shit, because as Israel, yeah, we're amongst poor, most of us, man. That's why the Lord keeps us at this level to stay humble, man. You know, not to say the Lord can't bless you with riches, but I mean at the same time, if you're really dealing with the Lord, often you're gonna lose those riches. Like the Lord still bless you, and you can have this, that, and the third. But I mean, you got these niggards, man, to get proud over. They says knowledge puffed up, and they end up being the king of the 2/3 because they ultimately showed that they didn't honor the thing that they had before. They were ready to run off and make it seem like they was a somebody, man. You got some more?
No, I got one. This is Sirach 33:14. Good is set against evil and life against death, so is the godly against the sinner, and the sinner against the godly. And that's the the great war of ignorance that we fight, within ourselves for the most part. And then with us presenting ourselves as a living sacrifice, man. Dealing with these ignorant people. Dealing with our own ignorant ass, and then dealing with their ignorant ass. And that's the burden you got to bear when you have the word of the truth, man. When you're dealing with the word of the truth, man.
Quick precept. This is Sunday with good, Sunday against evil, right? Proverbs 29:27 says, "The just man is an abomination to the just. He that is upright in the way is an abomination to the wicked, man." All right, so one of those is going to be children of the Lord. One of those is going to be children of Satan, man. The children, those spiritual terrors. If it's still alive, right? That's the way I'm still.
But yeah, so back to our regularly scheduled program, Salakia.
But it's Proverbs 29:27 says, "An unjust man is an abomination to the just. He that is upright in the way is an abomination to the wicked, man." All right, good is set against evil, man. One against another. The good and the bad, man. All right, because the Lord is all about separating the wheat from the tares. All right, the good fish, like you said yesterday, the good fish in the net and the bad fish, the good he kept and the bad he cast away, man. All right, and we've always been, these been our rival foes from day one, also, man. It's our own people. Okay, they go in the way of Cain. All right. Hey, Cain was a murderer from the beginning, man. And these are the same works that our people are committing, man. Go ahead.
You got the righteous woman and
Yeah, I got two of them. I got that, and I got something. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 48 says, "The more." Shit, I might as well start at 47 so you can understand. It says, "And they that occupy their merchandise with robbery, the more they debt their cities, their houses, their possessions, their own persons," because everybody feels like they're somebody nowadays, "the more will I be angry, and with them for their sin, saith the Lord. Like as a whore envieth a right, honest, and virtuous woman,
there you go,
so shall righteousness hate iniquity." So it's always the balance, man. We're kind of against one another. Except, we spread our arms with open, actual righteous love, which is just understanding and even being brotherly, man. We don't go out there being no assholes to people. This is all ultimately about us. Hey, we all fucked up. Now it's all time to return and show that we love the Father. And if you don't love our Father who accepted us to return in the first place, what good are you, man? You're not honoring Him. You're a waste of air on this earth, and you're just serving your purpose, which is your vain life that you think is the reason why you was fucking here.
I got one for you.
I got one too.
Go ahead.
This is Ezekiel 33, and Ezekiel 33 and 30. "And also, thou son of man, the children of thy people still are talking against thee by the walls and the doors of the houses, and speak one to another, every one to his brother, saying, Come, I pray you, and hear what is the word that cometh from the Lord. And they come unto thee as the people cometh, and they sit before thee as my people, and they hear thy words, but they will not do them.
That's right.
For they with their mouth they show much love. Come. Ezekiel, right? But their heart goeth after their covetousness. And lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song of one that have a pleasant voice and can play well on an instrument, for they hear thy words, but they do them not. You know? And that says a lot right there, man. Like in the scripture talk about that you hear a word behind you, saying this is the way walk you therein. All right, how shall it be the door, the porter? When he open it, he calls the sheep out, and leave them out, call them out by name. All right? Hey, the Lord has a specific hierarchy set up, man. Okay? All right? Hey, we're not just sitting here saying that we're African American. All right, but yet you want to agree with some of the doctrines that's being taught by the prophets. Okay? Hey, this isn't no water mixed with wine type of deal. No. It's a complete belief in all the words in these books, man. All right, we're not just coming. Go ahead, brother.
This is Ezekiel 15:1, and the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, what is the vine tree more than any tree, or than a branch which is among the trees of the forest? You know, shall wood be taken thereof to do any work? So, hey man, a vine is something that leans on something else for support. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and if you're not leaning on Yahweh Shem Yahshai, see Yahweh Shem Yahshai, he got his men planted on a rock, man. We ain't no vine tree, we a tree. And the Lord tell you what kind of tree you'll be if you believe in him, right? Say you'll be like a water planted by the river courses. Get that, bro. Just hold that real Bible for sure. And I'll let him get this, and then I'm going to go back into this. But yeah, man. That means that you're, you know how they say in the mob guys use a stand-up guy. It means you got integrity. When you have integrity, can you look that up real quick? The definition of integrity? Well, don't worry about it. I'm holding the script right here. Well, integrity means that you put it like this. You can lean on me.
You strong.
Yeah, you know. But our strength comes from what? Our faith, you know.
Oh yeah, Slacky, I just had to say this. And then what the woman said in the book of Job, man. His wife told him to curse the Most High and die. Does that still retain thy integrity? Well, that means we gotta hold. Slacky, I just had to say that because we gotta hold this fast until the end, man. Even when the Lord is breaking you down, man, we gotta still do this like the same day that you came in the truth. You was all happy and shit. Hey man, it's the same day, man. It's not over with until we get up out of here.
Yeah. Let me grab this. Let me keep going. It says, Son of man, what is the vine tree more than any tree, or than a branch which is among the trees of the forest? Shall wood be taken thereof to do any work, or will men take a pen of it to hang any vessel? Behold, it is cast into the fire for fuel. And that's how the Lord looks at 2/3, man. That's something we trying not to be, man. We want to be part in that. Okay? We want to take part in the lake of fire. The fire devoured both the ends of it, and the midst of it is burned. Is it meat for any work? When it was whole, it was meat for no work. How much more shall it be meat yet for? And the scripture says the axe is laid to the root of the tree, man. Okay? Any tree that don't bear fruit, man, is get hewn down, man, and cast into the fire, man.
Well, and then it goes on to say, any tree that my father did not plant. We know that the Lord has planted and he's built up everything on the face of this earth, but it's talking about in the path of righteousness through Yahweh Shai, man. It says, if the Most High built not the house, the Lord had everything ordained in a certain sense, but if it wasn't built in his name, man, then it's built in vain.
Yeah, let's Yahweh Shai keep it the house.
I got a quick reason there, brother quote. Matthew 15:13, but he answered and said, every plant which my heavenly Father had not planted shall be rooted up, man. All right, hey, there's a different type of, over a plant. Go ahead, brother.
I was going to say, start at verse 8, and then read on down to 13, get that whole thing.
Matthew 15:8, it says, the people draw nigh unto me with their mouth. So we read in Ezekiel, man. Hey, it's always being reiterated how our people faith in love the Lord, man. It's all good. Hey, we all know the Lord until you can't stop eating shrimp.
Amen.
Well, you got to start smoking squares.
The judgment came, hey man, all the judgment is about to fall upon our people. All this was really, it was ordained from the beginning, but that first sentence came when we was coming out of Egypt, man. Mm-hmm. The Lord's about to, but He's going to make you pray for the blood all the way up to the righteous blood of Abel, which came before that. But the judgment was set on who was going to serve the Lord when we came up out of Egypt, man. We just don't know who those people are. They've been called many different names throughout the centuries, throughout the millennia, throughout the scriptures, until now. And it's been pretty evident who the fuck those people are. So I can excuse my French, man. But the people who are serving the Lord are going to serve Him, man. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But we're going to see at the end of the day, on that last trump, man. Go ahead,
It says, and honor me with their lips, but their heart is far from me. But in vain they do worship me, teaching for doctrines the commandments of men.
So that's where you get that, man. That means that you weren't built up in the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Except that if the Most High's not watching for that house, you as good as dead, man. It's over with.
And what's the commandment of man? Right? One of the commandments of man is do as thou wilt, man. Mm-hmm. The Lord will forgive you. That's a commandment, man. Because God is going to tell you, do whatever you want, and you'll be okay in the end, man. It's like, brother.
If I be a God, where is my fear, man? Do y'all not fear the Lord? He meant every last word and sent this book that y'all like to call a fairy tale. Let these people keep lying to y'all and watch the Lord keep jacking y'all up, man.
That's right. It says, and He called the multitude and said unto them, hear and understand. Not that which goeth into the mouth defileth a man, but that which cometh out of the mouth, this defileth a man.
Your evil, wicked deeds, man. The things that you choose to not turn from. And then when you get told about them, you don't turn from them, you buck up. Even every one of us has to stop doing that, man. But more so these people that's outside this word, man. The people that don't structure themselves to be able to take correction and constructive criticisms, man. They can't themselves.
Hey, they can't take order. All right, hey, how much you shall requires order. That's what separates the men from the boys. That a brother can get that between him who serve the Lord, him that serve them not. All right. Hey, then the Lord see gonna make manifest His saints, man.
I got you.
All right. There's always been a separation. There's always been the first class, the elite, first round draft picks, man. Okay. They always had that. They always had that faith.
That's right.
We always had that faith, man.
And you knew when that nigga that wasn't your brother was in the room, man. And eventually came out and said, hey, man, we got somebody who just snuck in. Hey, fella, where's that garment?
Right, because it says it isn't that what goes out or goes into a mouth will coming out.
So, let me get the scripture for the brother, this Malachi he asked for.
Right, because you're gonna hide what you've been harboring for so long, man.
Yeah.
All right, you're gonna have to step up to the plate one day and get tested, get reproved, get rebuked, get called on, man. All right, hey, like the brother Shikari always say, man. Hey, the Lord always chuckling around. The Spirit always moving around, man.
Yeah.
That Spirit laying on you, not what, man?
It's like fucking duck, goose.
That's what it is.
It feel like it's random, but it's not.
Hey, when the scriptures say you've been compassive amount of many witnesses, you know what I'm talking about? You've been compassed about you confess a good confession before many witnesses. That's not just talking about people. That's talking about the angels as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a lot of people. It's just everybody's watching, man.
That's right.
Hey, how much more in my absence? You gotta have the mind. You gotta be. Everything's filtered through the scriptures at all times, man. It says keep him as frontlets, right?
That's right.
That means it's like glasses. You seeing through the lenses of the scriptures,
And you got to be able to look in the mirror every day.
Well, the scripture talk about how we see
through a glass darkly.
Yeah, darkly, man. But now the veil's uncovered right now, man.
Because it says it shines more and more to that perfect day, man. So everything is becoming a little bit more clear. You can kind of see where you fucking up more and more, where everybody else is fucking up. You see clear. You see that. You have that vision that these people don't. We almost have a vision like Yahweh Shai. Like the Lamb who had 7 horns, 7 eyes.
Well, people perish, man.
Yep.
All right. Hey, the scripture talk about the hope of the righteous is salvation, man. All right. Okay, because the scripture talk about also in Sirach, if a brother can get it, we talk about the deceivable seed and the honorable seed, man. All right, but you got that one, all right.
I know you said.
I had one.
What scripture is that in Sirach? I don't know.
I'm good.
I got one. It's Isaiah chapter 25. No, I'm start at 24. It's Isaiah chapter 1. It's Isaiah chapter 1 and 24. Therefore thus saith Yahweh power of hosts, the mighty one of Israel, I will ease me of my adversaries and avenge me of my enemies. And I will turn my hand upon thee and purely purge away thy dross and take away thy tin. And what we're talking about is the dross of Israel, man. Okay? Because the scriptures talk about being furnished unto every good work, man. All right, this is the opposite of that. This is some material that the Lord can't use. Mm-hmm. He building the house and he's like, I can't use this. This is not allowed in my house.
It's bad wood, man.
I remember when they first started building those condos, like 2000 something. They started building a whole bunch of them real fast. It didn't take too much time to build them. You just know it was like cheap.
Oh, this yeah.
What you saying?
No, because that's having that good foundation, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hey, you can't lay a new foundation when the bottom foundation's already been there before you lay it on top of the other one, man. That's what Scripture say to you about how they build it their own, man. All right. Hey, we're not just building on just to make the house bigger, man. We're building on to make a sturdy house, a sure house. The house is the wide, man. Okay, by Yahweh the wide.
And it was founded on good land. That good land had all the wood and all the materials to make this good house, man. And everything that you didn't want there, what would you do? You would discard it. At least it's good for something. It's good for fire. Shit, that's what the Lord is about to make this place a memorial, man.
Well, that's what this is, though, man. We're building on the memorial we have about to be outside, man. Because Scripture said, when the father died, he'll leave one behind such as himself. Okay, spiritually, that's the elect, man. Why? Because these are the same two witnesses that tormented these heathens the whole time, man. Mm-hmm. All right, they can't get rid of the Lord. Why? Because his children are here, man. His seed is still here. Go ahead and get that.
Go ahead and get that one for you too, bro.
Sirach 10 and 19.
I got one for you too.
It says, "They that fear the Lord are a sure seed."
Mm-hmm. The who? They the who?
They are a sure seed.
Right, man. It said the fear of the Lord is wisdom, man. Okay? Hey, like brother quoted earlier, man. If I be your father, where's my fear, man? Mm-hmm. My old man ain't come in the house fucking smiling at me every day. Mm-hmm. Okay?
You better feel like you really did something to make me happy.
Hey, look, what do you say on Players Love? Do something to make me happy, make me feel good?
Do something to make me feel better.
Alright?
I had a long day. I put in a hard day's work. Now, where's my rest?
But you know what? Hey, but you know what come along with that fear, though? Order.
Yep.
And wanting to do right. Okay? And following the instructions of our Lord, man.
Man, you coming back to your land, your house, your woman, your kids, and every piece of that nothing better not be removed, and everything better be in order and in place when you get there.
And look, the Lord said, man, when he come back to the front of servants, so doing what? Tending to the house, into the flock, into the building, man. And we're the church of the Lord, man. We got to take care of the body. Man, we got to feed the sheep, wash the sheep, trim them.
You take care of a whole house.
That's it, man.
This is a big house that we got to take care of. This is a high responsibility, but okay. It says, "They that fear the Lord are a sure seed, and they that love Him an honorable plant."
Right, an honorable plant. Right. And we get back to Matthew 15 and 13. It says, "But he answered and said, Every plant which my heavenly Father has not planted shall be rooted up." Guess what, man? Hey, that honorable seed is not getting rooted up, man. That honorable seed is going to be a sure. Hey, he said, "None be able to pluck about the Lord's hand, man." Go ahead.
Yeah, it says, They that regard not the law are dishonorable seed.
That degenerate vine, man.
Filth.
Okay? Hey, all Israel, matter of fact, let me get it real quick out. Romans 9, real quick, right?
Oh man, we was kind of quoting around this lesson, and we need to bring that one out at least. Cause hey, that's basically the topic of discussion, man. You know, all y'all ain't from us, man. All us ain't the same, man. We come from the same cloth, but a different part, like the better part that you want to keep.
And the funny thing is, like they don't treat each other equally.
Nope.
Like there's no equity among these motherfuckers, man.
There's no honor.
Matter of fact, integrity. Let me get that word real quick.
Well, they say there's no honor amongst thieves. There's no honor amongst being a nigga, man. That's the shit. They're part of Satan coming against Satan, man. The weak can tear each other down. They don't beat each other up.
And the brother asked for the definition earlier. Definition of integrity was spread. The brother, the spread brought around again. Said integrity, the quality of being honest, having strong moral principles, moral uprightness, man. Like the brother said, hey, 2/3 of our people, they ain't cool, man. Even when you try to be cool with them, man. Look, they could have wronged you, right? I'm gonna tell you how fucked up our people is. They could wrong you, right? And you want to be cool and back up out of it, and they won't let you. They still calling you names and try to provoke you even more, and they're in the wrong, man.
What it say is what I say: change not a good friend, for his friendship is better than wine. You know what I'm talking about? It says like it get better with age. It's like wine, man.
And can I get this real quick? This is Proverbs 29:9. It says, "If a wise man contends with a foolish man, whether he rage or laugh, there is no rest, man." This motherfucker, it's no way of trying to really solve too many things with a nigga other than really you need to just get the fuck out.
Extermination,
They don't need to be around, man.
The only remedy, as the brother said earlier, by calling them roaches, or you did call them roaches, right? Hey, roaches get so bad, you gotta call a professional out there to go get these motherfuckers, man.
You cockroach.
To go get them, man.
That's what Scarface called Buddy as. Hey, you cockroach. You a cockroach. But I got that Revelation. It's Revelation 6:6. And I heard a voice in the midst of the four beasts saying, "A measure of wheat for a penny, and the measure of barley for a penny, and see thou hurt not the oil and the wine." And the oil and the wine ultimately is his truth, but it's also a metaphor for the men of the Lord too. They're that oil, they're that choice oil, they're that choice vine, they're that choice wine, you know. And like I just mentioned, the scriptures talk about. Can somebody find that scripture that says, "Trade not a friend"?
I got it.
You Sirach 6?
I got it, bro.
Go ahead, bro.
I was learning.
Sirach 9:10 said, "Forsake not an old friend, for the new is not comparable to him. A new friend is as new wine. When it's old, that's how I drink it with pleasure, man."
Woo! Hey, who are those original friends of Yahweh Shai, man?
Man.
Right, man.
The elect. He called Abraham his friend, man. You know, King David, a man after the Most High's own heart, man. You are best friends with the creator of everything, man. And, you know, as well as with the elect, Lord willing we to be them, because you know what? It just takes... See, that's the difference between the wicked and the righteous, man. The wicked, they want to be... They made themselves an enemy, man. And all you Negroes and you Spitgrows, you agreed with this coming out of Egypt, man. You said you was going to hearken unto this, man. We've been promising the Lord was going to do it. And the Lord, He created us as a people, and what we do, we fucked it up, man. And y'all would have continued to fuck up. This was so bad about it, man.
I appreciate about talking about your friends, right? John 15:12. "This is my commandment, that you love one another, and I have loved you." Right, man? Hey, we don't have enough love for 2/3 right now, man. All right, the Yahweh can clearly say it right here, man. All right, there's a separation, man, of who the Lord is dealing with and who He's not. And there's gonna be another separation of who the Lord has been dealing with and who they're not, man. Why do you think your family gets jealous? Your wife and your kids get jealous. And you gotta when you're able to hop out of your bed at 1 in the morning to go help a brother with his car, man. Or you going straight off of work to go help a brother move. All right, but when their family, calls whatever, hey, you take the time. There's a different way we act and interact and how we treat each other, man. as opposed to how we treat these niggas at our job. All right? It says, this is my commandment that you love one another as I have loved you. How do you love us, man? By giving us this faith, man.
Yep. This is a gift, man.
It's a
this
gift.
Is a gift. This is gonna. It says
a treasure in earthen vessels, man. 2 Corinthians, man.
Yeah, hey man, this is what makes us go, man. This is about wisdom in the sight of the nation. This is what's gonna give us everything. Just that little. The beginning of the wisdom was what? Was fear, faith, love for the Most High, man. Mm-hmm. That's the beginning. On down to the rest of the commandments. That's what love the Lord Yahweh with all thy heart, right, man? That's what it means, right? That's the beginning of the treasure, which is the hope. If you don't have that, then you have nothing. It's over with for you.
It says, John 15:13. Greater love has no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends. It's really talk about how a righteous man want to scarcely die, man. All right?
Hey, man, you got to show that you are as good as a friend as the Lord is to us and shit. Really, we can't ever really be that. But the least you could do is whatever the Lord brings your way, you accept it. And you try your best to stay on this right track. You try more than your best to stay on the right track and continue to do this. Because you fucked up. That you got to understand that it's your turn to show that you're a good friend. All right, the Lord, He said, Yahweh Shai died on the cross being crucified for us, man. For us, for Israel, man. He was put to death for us. You know, mainly for the elect. But those friends is going to show that shit they would do the same. Those are the men that the Lord is coming back for, because they're going to do it for the rest of the body of the people, man. Somebody that's going to actually look out for this church, man. As if it was your own kids. This is what you need to be infatuated with. Everything else does not matter. It comes second to last.
I'm going to finish this real quick. It says, greater love has no man than this, that man lay down his life for his friends. Ye are my friends if you do whatsoever I command you, man. And this is what Yahushua said, man. So who's really going to do the commandments of the Lord? And you guys can't even get out your mind that the name of the Son is Yahushua, the name of the Father Yahweh, and you still call him Jesus, even though you acknowledge there wasn't no J to the 1600s.
Hey, well, they fell away too hard, man. Some of these people fell on the wrong ground, man, and on the wrong foundations. Like,
or they just wasn't the right seed.
They wasn't the right. It's
that's the thing.
Dishonorable seed, man.
Because look, everybody heard the word. Everybody got rained upon. His scriptures say that.
Bring the rain on the just and the unjust.
Yeah, man. You know, it's my doctrine shall come down as dew.
No.
Just still. Look, man, everybody heard it, man.
See, we're all up under that cloud, right?
Hey, look, everybody's going about their own deceivable lust, man. So they going about what they want, you know. But
this is these last two. So henceforth I call you not servants, for the servant knoweth not what his Lord doeth. But I have called you friends, for all things that I have heard of my Father I have made known unto you. That's heavy, man. Yahweh Shai gave us everything that needed for us to get salvation, man. All right? This wisdom, hey, none of these books are locked, man. He said, and the internet shall speak, right? Verse 16 will show you how special that we are, and I'm saying we as the hopefully elect as opposed to everybody else. It says, ye have not chosen me, but I've chosen you, and ordained you, that you should go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit should remain, that whatsoever ye shall ask of the Father in my name, he may give it to you. All right? So we've been chosen by the Lord. The Lord went around, he started picking brothers, right?
Hey, well,
let
me get this right here. Mm-hmm. I got two scriptures. I need to get them together, Bible shit.
Yep.
Real quick. This is Romans 8:16. It says, the Spirit itself bears witness that with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High.
Right.
How do we prove that? Truly, yeah, we say, oh yeah, he's a J, he might be a J, but it's really by what? These words. It says, and if children, then heirs. Because the elect's going to be joint heirs, and then who's going to come out of us? Our children, which is going to be 2/3 coming back. That's when you become a part of that. As of now, you have no inheritance unless you come out of the loins of the elect, which is going to make up the remnant. It says in the 2nd Ezra 9th chapter that I kept me a seed of a great people. You know, says if children then heirs, if heirs of the Most High, because we were adopted back as children and joint heirs with the Mashiach. If so be that we suffer with him, that's what's going to show who are those children, man. that we may be also glorified together. So the only way we're going to reign together is if we follow the same word together that Yahweh Shai died, waited, and died for. This is what he was about, man. You want to say you love the Lord? Be what he's about. This is Galatians chapter 4, verse 5. It says, to redeem them that were under the law. So let me start at verse 4. It says, but when the fullness of the time was come, the Most High sent forth his Son, made of a woman under the law, to redeem them that were under the law, that we might receive the adoption of sons, being adopted back. Amen. We proven that we were such good friends to the Lord that, amen, we'll do anything you say just to be in your house, man. We'll serve you, man. I'd rather be a doorkeeper in the house of the Lord than to be a king on this side, man. And that's how you should feel. You should hate this place, man. This is nothing. The Lord said, hey man, my burden is light. Man, what my servants are going to eat. You should hate this place, man. Slacky. My bad.
That feels good.
It says, and because of your sons, the Most High have sent forth the Spirit of His Son into your hearts.
Hey, the Spirit of the Son is fire, bro.
Man.
Hey, the Spirit of the Son, man. And look, he's looking at the Spirit of the Son, y'all watching me outside, man. And we're waiting for his return. He said, occupy till I come. This is how we occupy, huh?
Man, you gotta really slacky, man. I ain't mean to get out of control like that, but
Using the Spirit.
man, I hate this. You gotta really hate this
The
place,
thing is, man, you know, we have behind the scriptures, man. As long as the scriptures back up what you saying, guess what, man? That's that coal on your tongue, man. He said, I'm a man of unclean lips, man. You know, I'm not righteous, you know. And what did the angel came and put the coal on his tongue?
Mm-hmm.
And what did he say after that? He said, shit, now you are clean, man. As long as you speaking the words of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, your words is justified, man.
Mm-hmm.
Because ain't nobody speaking against him. That's why we don't speak our own words, man.
Right.
We ain't got nothing to talk about, man. We didn't talk about it all.
All I was gonna say was, because I think you had said it earlier in the lesson, you know, or I know we all talked about it, everything we generally talk about in our daily life, basically be a lesson anyway. But hey, man, them angels, it really be just, hey, when shit is happening to you, it's Esau, it's all this shit that's in the world, but it's really, okay, the Lord is coming to see what the hell is you about, man. What did the angel tell, what was it, Michael who spoke to Daniel, who said, I've come for thy words, man. Because you've proven yourself.
Never come for that word, man.
You've proven yourself. You got to prove yourself in the sight of the Lord.
Every idle word that man shall speak, they shall give account of the day of judgment, man. You know, hey, he's going to come for your words, whether they be good or evil. Your word is your bond. Hey, Scarface wasn't lying when he said that shit. He said, I ain't got nothing but my word and my balls and shit. Hey, your word, man. You got your word. You got your word, what you did for the Lord, what you didn't do. You know. You're going to carry that with you to the next life. Whatever generational curses you get, you're going to carry that until the Lord take it off.
You're going to fall in your lap, man.
Yeah, man.
Standing out loud at the end of the days, it's that Daniel's 12, man. You know.
Dang, he was a heavy man.
How can a man's going to the Lord? How can a man understand his own way? All right, it's not for a man to direct his steps. Look, everything that's all your ways are directed by Yahweh Shem Yahshua, man. It's already written. You know, we're subject to time, so we just have to watch it play out. The Lord ain't subject to time. You know, you a little in the wind to him. That's what time is, a product. He created time, you know. But whatever y'all got,
well, yeah, that's pretty much it on it. Oh, well, I can read verse 70.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to do that, go ahead.
We can just shut down.
Alright, well, you know, so yeah, you know, we hope that lesson was edifying, man, you know, in the spirit, you know. We always want to stay in spirit. As Peter says, you know, whatever you say, let it be as the oracles of Yahweh Shem Yahshua. You know, so we trying to stay within the parameters of the words of Yahweh Shem Yahshua at the end of the day. That's what's going to justify us. That's going to make our ways perfect. Okay? And speech that, what Scripture says, speech that cannot be condemned.
You want to get to the Hebrews, just to close out with that scripture, where it says that I might be justified by thy sayings. When, you know, I think it's Hebrews 13. 15.
I mean, we can just close it down. It's all good. You know. So, yeah, man, you know, hide behind this word. You know, who gonna be justified is gonna be justified. Who gonna be condemned is gonna be condemned. And just hide behind this word, man. Yeah, you wanna call us sinners and shit, yeah, but guess what? If we are the elect, you can't lay nothing to our charge, man.
That's why it says many offenses must come, but woe unto whom it cometh. Hey, man, you can't. Whoever is not gonna fall upon it, that's who the Lord set it up to be. Just like whoever's gonna fall upon it, that's who the Lord set it up to be. Man, you can't run from it, man.
It's a free gift. It's a free gift.
You shall lay a charge to the Most High's elect.
Yeah. Hey, so with that, we'd like to give all praise, honor, glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
Double honors to the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to you, I can present this word of truth to serve the church. Shalom and a Bible ball.
Bible ball. Shalom.